I don't know about you guys, but I want another e-bike. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about ILUS at 009. I have thought about buying. It did cross my mind yesterday, like, hey, maybe it's time to buy here. I know some of you have told me that you've been buying the dip here, and it makes sense because we did bottom out at 007s, low 008s recently, and then we had that little run up to 1.2. But I did look at OTC markets, and they are still, and I made a video talking about this. And I know it sounds very bearish, but Ilus is still pink limited, delinquent on SEC reporting. We're still waiting for their, what is it, 10K? No, 10Q. We're still waiting for the 10Q. And if some of you who have been following this channel for a long time, I'm sure you remember Sybil at one point. It was pink current, and then it became pink limited, and then the CE designation happened. And you just never know what's going to happen, right? We might wake up tomorrow and Alice gets slapped with this skull and crossbones designation, and that's gonna hurt. That's gonna suck if that happens. So I think there's a little too much risk because of what happened with Sybil. I think it's better to play it safe. Wait until after the 10Q comes out. Wait until they go pink current again. Wait for the delinquent SEC reporting. Wait for this to get removed. Wait for it to become pink current, and then I'm gonna buy back in. I think that's the safe play, because if you remember what happened with Sybil, then you know the pain of buying it, and then this happened, and you just never know. You never know. You really don't. So it's better to play it safe. And when this dumped, remember, Ilis actually dumped in sympathy with Sybil because a lot of people were like, wow, we just got screwed by Sybil. Let's play it safe and where is it? People dump, yeah, there's the dump. It dumped in sympathy here 2 days in a row because people do not, they were done. They were like, you know what? I'm done with penny stocks. I don't want to get screwed on Ilis either. And they got out and they sold and asked questions later. Obviously, they feel like geniuses because they sold here at 7 and 6 cents, and look where it is now. So if they jump back in, they're jumping in in double zeros, right? So that is there's you got to think about the risk, and I think it's a little too risky right now because you don't know. You really don't. You never know. They don't drop that many PRs. They don't really talk that much. They're not as transparent as, say, the CEO of AITX. They're not making weekly videos. As far as we're concerned, we're in the dark. This Discord can pretend like they're not in the dark. You're in the dark. You only know as much as the company puts out there, and they don't really put out that much. Let's be real. So I think it's a huge risk to be buying here right now. I think I'm going to be patient. I'm going to exercise the patience and discipline that has gotten me to where I am at as a trader, as an investor, and as a YouTube channel. And I'm going to sit back. I'm going to wait. I'll alert when I do buy. I'm definitely going to look to buy here once we get that 10Q, we get the information out of that 10Q, and also any other PRs that come with that, on top of, again, going back to pink current and not being SEC delinquent. So I think that's the smart play. And I know some of you might disagree with what I'm saying, but that's just, look, this is just me. I think we've all been burned at some point. You need to learn from those mistakes so that you don't get burned again. So what if I buy in right now and I throw 10K at it and it decides, we just wake up tomorrow, it's down 80% because it got slapped with CE, and everyone's gonna panic and go, oh my God, I don't understand why it happened. I don't get it. Everything was going so great. So if you've been a part of that whole Sybil fiasco, then you know how people reacted. You know how everyone felt. Everyone was devastated. Like, wow, no one ever thought it would happen. It wasn't even on people's minds. But because we've been there, we know better, and that's it for the video. I am going to look to buy. Let's be patient, and I'll see you guys in the next one.